Thank you so much for trusting Spectrum News 13. I'm Curtis McLeod.
And I'm Brian Carrick, checking out a hot and steamy weekend forecast ahead.
All right. Thank you, Brian. We'll have more on his forecast in just a bit. But first, I want to give you your top stories right now in 90 seconds. First, suspended Osceola County Sheriff Marcos Lopez made his first appearance this morning. A judge set bond at $1 million and ordered Lopez to surrender his passports and firearms. State and federal investigators say Lopez was involved in an illegal gambling operation over the last 2 years. His next court date is set for June 30th. The Central Region Chief for Florida Highway Patrol, Christopher Blackman, will take Lopez's place. Over to Volusia County now, where there's a speed limit change to let you know about. City leaders in Ormond Beach decided to lower the speed limit on a portion of Granada Boulevard to 30 miles per hour. This applies to the stretch of roadway between US 1 and State Road A1A. And more help is on the way for Tropicana Field. City council members in St. Petersburg unanimously approved another $5 million for stadium repairs. That brings the total amount to over $38 million. The city is required to maintain Tropicana Field for the Rays through 2028. And SpaceX getting ready for another launch night, this time for radio company Sirius XM. The launch window opens up at 11:19 p.m. All right, now joined by, of course, dual certified chief meteorologist Brian Carrick to talk a little bit about the weather. You said it's pretty hot out there. I got to check outside. I mean, goodness gracious.
Going to step out and break into an instant sweat.
Ooh.
Yeah, steamy conditions outside, trying to bubble up a couple of isolated showers and storms at this point. Activity is fairly confined and basically out towards Sumter County, heading toward Lake County, a couple in Volusia and Flagler County as well. So keeping an eye out for a few hit and miss showers and storms this afternoon. The rest of us, just plenty of hot and steamy conditions, highs slightly above average into the lower 90s.
Your right hand so I can place you under oath. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do, ma'am.
Thank you. Could you tell me your name, please?
Marcos R. Lopez.
Our top story this afternoon is in Lake County, where Osceola County Sheriff Marcos Lopez is in custody. That's where we find our Devin Martin this afternoon. He is there standing by with the very latest. Devin, good afternoon. What are you learning there?
Yeah, and his bond is set for $1 million. And if he bonds out today, he has to do a number of things. First, he has to surrender his passport. Second, he has to surrender his firearm. And thirdly, he must wear a GPS monitor. Now, during his first appearance today, key points of the investigation were brought up. Take a listen.
Just some highlights of the allegations in that affidavit. The detail an extreme breach of public trust, the circumstances surrounding his misuse of office as the sheriff of Osceola County are very serious. Again, there's direct evidence in that affidavit of ongoing illegal enterprise.
And court documents reveal the operation generated more than $21 million. During his first appearance this morning, the judge also saying source of funds for bond will need to be shown to the state and meet requirements set forth by the state. His next court date is set for June 30th. Law enforcement officials are also weighing in on the arrest this afternoon. Now, Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd releasing a statement and telling me that he is, quote, extremely disappointed and shocked by Sheriff Lopez's criminal conduct. He has embarrassed himself, his family, and the real men and women who work at the Osceola County Sheriff's Office. His conduct is outrageous, unprofessional, and obviously corrupt. He forgot the first rule in public service: no one is above the law. Now, if Lopez does bond out today, he is going to be walking out of these doors, which you can see right behind me. And so we're going to make sure that we are staying on top of this story for you all at home today to make sure that as soon as we have this information and we see him, we give you that full report. Back to you.
Video posted to social media by the Eclipse 4561, the TikTok account last year. You can see the video shows what appears to be gambling and slot machines, as well as the same business name and address referenced in the arrest affidavit. This account is public. The video you see here was posted back in August of 2024. To keep up with all the developments in this story, you can get the latest on our website. That's at mynews13.com or on the Spectrum News app, which you can download it for free by scanning the QR code you see right here on your screen. All right, this morning, Orange County Mayor Jerry Demings gave his State of the County speech at the Orange County Convention Center, highlighting some of the county's achievements and pitfalls. Spectrum News 13 reporter Brandon Spencer was at the Convention Center and now joins us there. Brandon, what stood out to you most about the mayor's speech here?
Well, one of the things that Mayor Demings wanted to make sure that we all knew was his goal to build better through efficiency and everything that the county does, especially with expected budget cuts from the federal and state levels. Now, some of the positive things that were addressed during the State of the County addressed with some of the economic impacts, especially when it comes to tourism and sports. Mayor Demings said that 75.3 million people visited Orange County, which led to $93 billion in economic impact, with the Orange County Convention Center itself generating $3.9 billion. And events like the NFL Pro Bowl and the Florida Classic brought in $45 million and $30 million respectively. But one of the major challenges still remains homelessness and affordable housing. Orange County has the second highest percentage of low-income renters being cost-burdened in the country at 82%. And with the budget costs taking place at the state and federal levels, Mayor Demings shared with me how they hope to continue to address it.
I don't think that we can solve the housing crisis without also solving the transportation challenges that we have as a community. But then we are diversifying our economy by trying to attract high-wage types of jobs into our community. Building better.
Mayor Demings says the county is committing $160 million in hopes of addressing both affordable housing and homelessness, and they're planning to work with the likes of Central Florida, the career source of Central Florida, and some of the technical schools and colleges here in order to give people the right skills that they need to get higher paying jobs to be able to really combat homelessness here in Central Florida. Reporting live in Orange County, Brandon Spencer, Spectrum News.
All right, Brandon, thank you so much for that live report. It's almost time to lace up your sneakers and get ready for the 9th annual Community Rainbow Run in downtown Orlando tomorrow. The event celebrates how the community came together in love following the Pulse nightclub attack, and we continue to be Orlando united. The run honors the 49 victims, their families and survivors, first responders, and everyone who was impacted.
This is all about being together, supporting a cause. If you're from Orlando or in the Orlando area, it's a wonderful way to just come together, try something new, and have fun while you're out there.
This year, there's a renewed hope as the Pulse Memorial moves forward with a conceptual design and a potential opening date for sometime in late 2027. All right, time now for your traffic update. First, let's talk about that. We just spoke about the Rainbow Run happening in downtown Orlando tomorrow. The route will stretch from Orlando City Hall Plaza on South Orange Avenue to East Esther Street, then to the interim Pulse Memorial site. Runners will then circle back to City Hall from there. Then overnight, Sunday, bridge work will begin on I-4 West to State Road 528. 2 right lanes will be closed nightly at 10 p.m. and reopen each morning at 6 a.m. until June 11th. Then on I-4 East at State Road 528, 2 right lanes will close nightly until June 13th. And if you have traffic-related issues in your neighborhood, we want to hear from you about them. Let us know all about that by sending us a message on our website. That's mynews13.com. All right, the Zubrik Magic Theater is back and better than ever. Coming up in today's Florida Inspires, why the pair in St. Pete is more than proud of their community and how they hope to inspire it. We've got that and more coming your way, but first want to check in with dual certified chief meteorologist Brian Carrick. Brian, it's pretty hot out there.
It is, and we've got the 3 H's. That's what it's about this weekend. Hazy, hot, humid conditions with some isolated thunderstorms. We'll time those storms out for you. Coming up with weather on the 1.